Due to the progress of science and technology, making outdoor advertising material this year is a leap forward development. From stable to forceful, from heavy to thin, from single to transform, from quiet to sound, from one way to interact. An outdoor lit screen, for instance, from the earliest building, shopping centers, to the present hospital, pharmacy, beauty salon, and etc. From the earlier only black screen text to the screen now, broadcast dynamic advertising. Not only the screen quality is more and more excellent, and already across the advertising industry has been applied to construction, medicine, manufacturing, and other industries. With just a few short years' time, the progress of science and technology making rapid development give a person too many things to see. The real question is, how does that person feel about all of that information? Does that person have something to say in the involuntary process of transformation into a customer? Does that person know how big impact outdoor advertising is having on their urban life? I decided to ask them in two areas of London, South Kensington and Shoreditch. Let's have a look at what they said.
And how does public advertising affect you? For instance, if you see a billboard of new iPhone 6 or new Samsung phone, do you feel you might should change your phone for a new one? Or
It makes me contemplate on having one,
exactly.
but being more aware about consumerism, it stops me from doing it.
Because you might think they want that advertisers.
Yes, so I think I know that there's a purpose for advertising for you to spend more money, and I know myself that I'm not fit for that advertisement, so I won't do it.
So personally, I haven't got an iPhone. I have an Android phone,
Yeah.
and I would like to think it doesn't affect me, but I'm sure it would affect me the sort of time investment into it. But I don't actually see that many advertisements personally for iPhones. Maybe it's because I'm observant. So no, I would say it would affect me.
Okay, so public advertising outdoor, it doesn't really affect me because again, I'm used to it, so
You know the tricks. You know how
I
does
know
that work.
I know the tricks, I know how they're done, but I kind of, if they weren't there, I wouldn't have a job, right? So
Yeah.
I am still a bit curious and proactive. Like when I walk on the street, sometimes I look for them and I am kind of waiting the next super ad I'm gonna see, you know.
Yeah.
So the one that doesn't disappoint me, that is great, surprising, that I'm glad to see.
And how does the public advertising affect you? Like, do you feel if you will see new cappuccino from Starbucks, you'll feel you'd like to get this?
I'm sure it does have an effect sometimes. It might make you feel very hungry or thirsty if you're seeing into some food or drink. It makes it wider. I probably object to some of the way that women are represented.
Of course.
And I find that particularly attractive to small girls as well.
And now, which types of out-of-home advertising affects you the most? Is it multimedia boards or adverts on bus stops, taxis, leaflets, everything?
Okay, so I think that the most effective is maybe give a sample of something because it's something that people are taking with them.
You received one
Yeah, I
today,
received
right?
one today. It's like for a moisture day cream. Yeah. So the guy who gave it to me tried to yeah, he tried to tell me something, but I was with my earplugs, so I didn't hear him. But I think that it's most effective when you get something, especially when you work in food or drinks,
Yeah.
because people are always glad to get something for free.
And everyone are happy to get something.
Yeah, everybody loves.
Yeah, free samples.
So this is one of the most effective.
I'm very focused about the tube. When I go inside the tube, I have to wait a bit, for I to change, And so this big, advertising for me, I'm very interested, about movies, about theater, about everything. So I think for me it's most important the tube that magari the bus or car or taxi, because, for me, I move a lot, because work as a photographer, so I travel a lot around the city. So for me, it's very important. The tube station is very attractive.
And are you considering yourself as being part of promotional city? Like, for instance, are you advertising any brands by your outfit? That's Nike.
Yeah,
Can you show to the camera?
but I don't buy them because they're Nike. I'd rather things like logos. Yeah.
Oh, you bought them because they're comfortable design? Or?
Actually, they're a present, but yeah. I
Oh,
like
they
the
are
logos.
the present.
Yeah.
Not really. I like to kind of. I guess I am though, but I like to kind of consider myself my own entity, and as anyone really, especially here.
And are you promoting any brands by your clothes or maybe products which you're buying? Maybe Costa Coffee, Starbucks coffee. Do you think?
No,
As I can see,
I do,
Plain.
yeah, buy brands and stuff, but not willingly. I wouldn't choose one to go for.
And are you considering yourself as being a part of promotional city? So for instance, you're promoting any brands by your clothes?
No brands whatsoever.
Or maybe products like Starbucks coffee?
No.
And do you guys see the difference in between out-of-home advertising in different areas of London? For instance, Shoreditch. Are you visiting Shoreditch sometimes?
I went there once, a week ago, a few weeks ago.
Town?
Oh, I've been there, but not regularly.
Yeah, of course. So do you think there is a difference between public advertising down there and the one in South Kensington?
Yeah, I think it's targeted for different audience.
So in Shoreditch you have the big Google thing with the weather, and so it's not advertising exactly, it's a little bit more
Like technology?
yeah, it's telling you the weather, places you can go nearby, things like that, which are kind of useful. And I look at it in South Kensington, I think it's more low key, like a bit smarter. Here I think people respond to like street art type things. In South Kensington it's more conservative.
Do you see difference between advertising in different areas of London, such as South Kensington or Shoreditch, for instance?
Not between the two, because the two are quite similar now. Maybe possibly between further south London and central London. Yeah. Shoreditch and West London are quite similar.
Do you feel provoked by street advertising to certain behavior, attitudes,
Yes,
feelings?
definitely. I think the one I remember that I saw was the advert from the Tube, where it was a protein advert about having a beach body, and
With
the
that
lady, yes,
six-pack?
no, yes, in the six pack, and the lady with wearing the underwear, and it's saying you shouldn't always have to be skinny to have a beach advert, and that provoked me to look at the advert and see if it's right or wrong. And I realized when I looked online, everyone else is also provoked with the advert too. So yes, of course it does.
Do you feel advertising might provoke you to certain behaviors or attitudes? Feelings?
Yeah, a lot of advertising I don't like, so it makes me angry.
Like, for instance?
I don't know, just the really patronising advertising, where what I really dislike is where anthropomorphic advertising, where it's being advertised to adults, but it'll be a serious thing, but it's like an animal character. It's like for children, but it's something that's aimed at adults, and you think, wow, were we stupid? No, that it's just weird. That to get through to adults, they use the same techniques that they would use to advertise to a child, with like a toy rhinoceros, or like good ones, a mouthwash thing. I think it's Listerine, where to show you how the mouthwash works, they have to make these mouthwash characters come out, like firemen spraying your teeth with it, and it's like, wow, we're all stupid.
And what impact outdoor advertising is having on your urban life? Maybe when you walk on the streets of Shoreditch, like, are you even having a look, or you are just ignoring all of that?
No, I'm just ignoring. Like, I like art that's around and things, but if it's just advertising and trying to sell me something.
What is it, advertising connected with art? Then you're having a look?
It depends how it's using the art. I won't go into it.
What is the message behind this, yes?
Yeah, and whether they're using art to promote their product or supporting artists and promoting their products and stuff. It's a sort of relationship between them.
Progress of technology makes you feel something, this rapid growing of outdoor advertising as well, but not necessarily just technology in general.
Technology, yes, I think.
Is it makes you more happy that world is moving forward, or maybe scared that it's happened too quick?
Both. I mean, I'm quite optimistic, but also it has negative impacts on people's lives as well. So,
Such as?
Like people losing their jobs because they become more mechanized, or it gets done by technology, by robots, by computers.
And progress of technology makes you feel in a certain way, maybe makes you scared that world is moving forward too quickly, or maybe happy that world is moving and we can find
Through advertising?
Just technology, development of technology, but maybe outdoor advertising. So let's say multimedia billboards, of course.
Multimedia billboards, I would say both good and bad. I think because it depends us as human beings to see which direction we want to use multimedia. You can use it in a positive way, but you can also do it in a negative way. So I think it's both a good thing and a bad thing. It just depends us human beings on how we actually use it.
Was you ever thinking what is the future of rapidly growing technology?
Yeah, all the time.
And what do you think it might look like?
I imagine that everything we do will be bombarded by adverts. Yeah.
Much more than right now, yes?
Yeah, more than right now.
Even on our outdoor life, not just online?
No, yeah, definitely. Imagine sort of projection and sort of thing. That's holographic, very different. So,
yes, yeah. I was thinking of the same thing.
What is the future of rapidly growing out-of-home advertising and technology? Will cookies follow us not only online, but in the real life as well? Will advertisers know what products we like and change billboards when they will sense we are passing by? Predictions of futurist Mikio Kaku state that virtual reality will connect to our creating augmented reality. When someone will speak in a foreign language, you might see subtitle translation next to his head. Next to faces will appear biographies of people. All this thanks to contact lenses displaying information. Well, if future people might have biographies next to their heads, I believe they might have a wish list of their dreamed products, as well as history of purchased items. All of this just to blur the limits between advertisers and consumers in order to give bigger possibilities for self-branding to customers. But is it still self-branding?